We are smoking the got out of jail again pack. Keeps scamming its pack. The gimmick pack. The carry on the scam pack. This manager is a scrub pack. Make sure you like to Lee Gunner pack. Big up to everyone who watched the watch along. Nearly 90,000 people tuned in. So bless up to all of you that liked, shared, commented. We're over 133k now. En route fast to 144k. Emergency meeting is coming up in half an hour, 40 minutes here. Kenny Ken was at the game. Yeah, Jezza. No Matty today. Bless up Ola. And then emergency meeting. Oh, and it is an emergency, guys. No matter how many times you guys want to celebrate a draw, their king of Highbury has a statue outside the Emirates celebrating a draw. That tells you their standards. That is the worst Man City team I've seen under Pep at Man City. Worst Man City team. They're rubbish. And we made them look great today. Make sure you sub to Lee Reacts as well. Yeah, make sure you sub to Lee Reacts. I'm going to have the Barcelona game on. They're playing Hetafe, haram football, left, right, and centre. That'll kick off in what, 9 minutes, 8 minutes. I will have that game on, but I'll be doing my fan cams. I won't be doing a watch along for that, obviously. But next week, there's plenty of football as well. But again, got out of jail. Martinelli has saved this manager's literally saved this manager's career this week. Literally. But he's a finisher. No, you're finished, Mikel Arteta. About finisher. No, you're finished. You're finished. That guy didn't have a clue what to do today. His starting 11 was an absolute disgrace. You're at home against the worst Man City team in 7-8 years. This is not all singing, all dancing, four-peat Man City. This is not treble-winning Man City with Grealish, Mahrez, and all them, man, and Gundo, and Alvarez, and all these other players. No. This is a poor Man City team that got weighed in by Tottenham, top Spurs. Who? Yeah, top Spurs, mate. They got weighed in by Brighton the other week. But don't worry, come to the Emirates, mate, and we'll play this crap, negative football with 3 CDMs. Let me give you a stat. Let me finish the pack, bruv. Let me finish the pack and we'll give you a stat, yeah? Smash the like button. Yeah, disgrace. Absolute disgrace. Mikel Merino, Sociedad's third, potentially fourth or fifth best midfielder. Because we can go Oyarzabal, we can go Torrientes, we can go Brace Mendes, we could also go Zubi Doo. So there's 4 midfielders that are better than him at Sociedad. The guy's a wanker, bruv. He is rubbish. But because his name's Mikel, it's, oh my God, Mikel meets Mikel. Yeah, nobody cares, bruv. He's crap. Let me give you this stat. That's now 10 games that these two, him and Declan Rice, him and Declan have played together. We've won one of them, guys. One game. We've won one game that Declan Rice and Mikel Merino have played together when they first started the game. One. This is almost as bad as Thomas Partey. In fact, it is worse than Thomas Partey starting at right back. Wow, crazy work, guys. But don't worry, it worked so many times before. I know. Let's do it again. Oh my God, Mikel Arteta, guys. And I always knew he'd be a great manager, guys. More than you believe. Stop listening to Pep. He's a fraud. He's a liar. He's a liar, bruv. My man was so comfy in that game, he subbed off all his strikers, attackers, everyone. Yeah. Didn't bank on Martinelli coming and saving Arteta's job again for the second time this week. The same Martinelli that most of our fans want out of the football club, by the way. The same Martinelli that is scamming 180 grand a week at this football club. The same Martinelli, yeah, that is knee sliding into the crowd. Yeah, jumping up and down, giving love hearts, all of this crap, fucking billion celebrations. Brother, what? Why don't you go and get the ball out the back of the net? Put it under your arm and run off back to the halfway line, spot the ball down in the centre circle and say, come on, let's ready for action. 3-4 minutes to go. No, that tells you the mentality of this football club. Tells you the mentality, mate. The starting 11, Eze benched. Why? Why? Everyone's going to laugh at Victor Gyökeres again. Where's the service, brother? Yeah, I can sit and take the piss out of his hair flicks all day long. We're going to give him some. Oh, no, of course we're not, because this manager is one snide little cucaracha, bruv. He is snide. He is going to hang that striker out to dry. That's obviously Sleggers. They drew 0-0 with Man United away today. Didn't play great, but it is what it is. This manager is going to hang that striker out to dry because he didn't want that striker and he didn't want Eze. Why is Eze not starting in the 10 today? Why is Mikel Merino starting in midfield? Marino, Zubamendi, and Declan Rice, the stiffest midfield in the world, bro. Are you taking the pee? Get out of here, man. Yeah. Erling Haaland brings the ball out the air, deads the touch, spins it round the corner. Gabi Magalhaes, captain for the day, bruv. Rescind that captaincy right away. Rescind that. What are you doing? Timber, shocker. Where's Mosquera? Yeah, because this fan base en masse have told me he's the second coming of fucking Sol Campbell, mate. Yeah, this guy's amazing. I got it wrong watching 20-odd Valencia games with him playing and under the 21s of Spain. After 2 games, this guy's the greatest centre-back ever to have graced English football. I mean, who's Sol Campbell? I mean, who's Desai, bruv? Like, what are we doing here? But Saliba comes straight back in. Well, guess what? Where were you for Haaland, brother? Haaland literally put the jets on and said, laters, brother. We're gone. Me gone. Mid-air, bruv. First touch immaculate. And after that, it was just a shit show. We got very, very, very lucky today to scam, and we did scam a draw out of that game. And now we've got our fans sitting all over the internet, the usual suspects, all sitting all over the internet. The biggest reason we're in this shit in the first place. Yeah, all sitting there going, well, imagine if Mikel Arteta had done what Pep done today. Hello? I'm not going to slap my fucking camera off of the fucking monitor. Guess what? He's been doing it for 6 calendar years in December, mate. This guy is an enemy of attacking football. We then equalise. Martinelli does 1 billion celebrations, doesn't take the ball to the halfway. And what does this manager do? I tell you what, let's take off a defensive midfielder and bring a centre back on. Wakey, wakey, rise and shine, my friends. This manager is crap. He's rubbish. We're playing against the worst Man City team under Pep. People go, oh, but the first team that you go the first season. Okay, cool. Fair, whatever. That was 7-8 years ago, mate. He's won it all since. This is the worst team that they have had for a minute. They've done a 4-peat, they've done a treble, they've won trophy after trophy. The most successful team in the last 20 years is Man City, and he's been there for nearly a decade. Nearly a decade, 8, 9 years, whatever it may be. That is the worst Man City team. We've seen them get bopped by Tottenham. Literally bopped off the park. But don't worry, guys. What we do, guys, we put Calafiori back in, guys. We bring Saliba in, guys. We make Gabriel Magalhaes the captain, guys. Yeah, what we do, guys, is we'll put Timber right back, guys. We'll go with Declan Rice, guys. Zubi-Doo, guys. Yeah, let's just break it down with Zubi-Doo, by the way. That guy's been trash since he's got here. That's not to say he won't be good, because I actually rate the guy. However, he's been crap. And he was crap again today. Victor Gyökeres, no service FC. The guy's hanging him out to dry. Noni Madueke, buzzing around. Oh, busy bee. Hee, look at me. I'm a poet. I fully know it. Hee. Subbed at half time for Bukayo Saka. What did Saka do, bruv? Eze, what did you do when you come on? Set up the goal. Oh, he got an assist. Cool. He should have started the game. This is a shit show, man. But again, it keeps the gimmick going. It keeps the facade going. And 1 second, guys, I'll be back. My beer delivery's arrived and we fucking need alcohol to deal with this manager, bruv. I wish I just recorded that. He said, "How you doing, brother?" Spanish guy. I said, "Nah, we're rubbish, bruv." I said, he goes, "Asked." I said, "Yeah, rubbish." I said, "Mikel Arteta." He said, "No, good, no, good, no." I said, "Cool. Who do you support?" He went, "Barca." I said, "If Hansi Flick leaves your club right now, this second, would you take Mikel Arteta as manager of Barca?" He said, "No." And on that bombshell, I'm going, goodbye, Kenny next, Jezza after that, emergency meeting. This manager, yeah, I'm telling you, and everyone who's let this manager be here for this 6 years, mate, yeah, trusting a PRO cess, you are the biggest single issue with this football club. Yeah, you're all culpable. The day this guy leaves this football club, yeah, don't chat to me. Yeah, I told you, 25th of November, yeah, nearly 6 years ago, by the way, 2019. 25th of November, 2019. This manager or a Manta, absolutely nada. And here we are, guys. Cool. We scammed the draw today. We're still winging it. The gimmick is coming to an end. Yeah, hold that. Yeah, expeditiously. Adios. Ciao.